Am I old-fashioned? Are you? Things I can't stop doing. Stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sheila. In today's video, I want to talk about a few things that I still do from years back. I haven't changed them, that may be considered old-fashioned. And I want to know if any of you do any of these things. So I have a list of 5 things. There are many more, I have to tell you, but I'm just going to talk about 5 of them. The first one is ironing. Does anybody else out there still iron regularly? I do. In fact, I love to iron. I always have enjoyed ironing. But it's not just that I enjoy it. I feel it's a must. Even casual clothes, that you sit around the house in or hang out in the house or you're going to clean the house. It doesn't matter what it is. I have to iron it. We used to call it press it off. Like, even though it didn't have any wrinkles in it, you still should press it off. And so I still do. I'd love to know if you do too. The second thing, I took notes. The second thing is, washing dishes by hand. I still do that. I do not use a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher, don't use it. I don't like dishwashers. I love to do dishes, and I love to do them by hand. It's not because I think the dishwasher wouldn't do a good job. I'm sure they do. But I guess it's just habit, or, what I've done for many, many, many years. So I still wash and dry my dishes by hand. The third thing is sweeping with a broom. Do you all still sweep with a broom? I'm talking about outside. Most people have a patio, a balcony, a deck, a driveway, sidewalk, whatever it may be. Now, I know a lot of people use blowers, and that's fine. And that's a quick and easy way to get it done. I don't use a blower. I sweep by hand with a broom. I love to have a broom in my hand, and I love to use it. And that's the way I do all my concrete areas around my house. I mean, a driveway can be a pretty good size, so it takes a long time to sweep it by hand. But I'll do that instead of just plugging a blower in and maybe taking 2-3 minutes to blow it. I just can't. I've got to use my broom. Number 4 has to do with like banking, e-statements and online banking and all that. No, I want my paper statements. I go to the bank to deposit a check. I know my grandson, Tristan, who is here with us, he does it on the phone. You just take a picture of the check or something, and somehow it goes in the bank. I don't even understand how it works. But I fill out a deposit slip, and I go to the bank and hand it to the teller. I have to do it that way. I'm not even willing to learn or try it another way. I guess I don't trust it. Again, is that old-fashioned? Just because that's the way I've always done it? And also with that would come like writing checks and auto pay. I still write checks. Now, Dave now does our banking, and he will do some things online, like pay a bill online. I won't. I write a check when I pay a bill. And as far as auto pay, no, I won't allow that. And I told him I don't want any auto pays. I don't want the payments, set up and they automatically take it out of your account and all that. No. The bill will get paid, days before it's due, but I want to physically pay it. I don't want it done for me. And the last one is paying with cash or a debit card. I don't like credit cards of any kind. I don't like to use credit cards. Now, I understand there's a lot of advantages today with credit cards. If you have a credit card to, let's just say Belk or Macy's or some store, you earn points or you get special coupons and discounts, and that's great. I love a bargain, but I don't like having that credit card. So I don't get them. I don't apply for them. Even credit cards like Visa or Discover, MasterCard. I know many people that have all those cards. They might have 10 credit cards just because of what they offer. They get special discounts on certain things. You get frequent flyer miles and discounts on hotels or cash back and all that stuff. That's all great and wonderful things to be able to save money, and I'm all about saving money. But I just don't want those cards. I want to pay for what I get when I get it. And again, that goes from way back. I mean, we're talking 50 some years ago. That's the way I started out, and I'm still there. Nothing's changed for me. So I just wanted to share some of the ways that I feel I'm old-fashioned and I just can't stop doing it this way. And I would love to know if you feel the same way about anything I said or something that I didn't mention. Or maybe you just want to say to me, oh my gosh, Sheila, get with the program. Get with the times, girl. And that's okay too. Well, now I'm going to leave you with an inside beauty tip. My inside beauty tip today is on focus. What do I put my focus on? I just realized recently how important that is. Honestly, I don't think I ever gave it any thought before. Not as seriously as I have lately. Focus on the negative or focus on the positive. And depending on what you're focusing on, that's where you're going to end up, either in a negative situation or a positive situation. I know when I get something on my mind that's troubling, worrying me, bothering me, it's just there, and I just seem to focus on it. And I can't get away from it. I try, but it comes back. And then I think, well, I'm not going to think about this anymore. And before I know it, I find myself thinking about it. Or I'll wake up and there it is. As soon as I open my eyes, it's on my mind. Because I'm placing all my focus on that situation. I am making a very strong effort to focus on the positive, to take that focus in a different direction. And it is an effort, at least for me it is right now, until I develop that habit very solidly. So now no matter what the situation is, I have to talk my way through it to turn that focus around and head it in the right direction. So I take that situation, whatever it may be, and I start thinking of the positive things in it, the positive outcomes. the things that I can do to change the situation, the things that I can look at and focus on that's going to lift me up instead of tear me down. So it's a challenge for me anyhow, but I'm very grateful that that has been brought to my attention so that it's something that I can work on, and I know it will improve my life greatly and reduce worry or stress or situations. It'll be a real benefit for me and a great blessing that I know I can have. I just have to choose it, and I am. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Well, until we meet again, this is the old girl signing out. See ya.